Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, I know I haven't uploaded it in a while, but you know what? I wanted to help some people out because I know that some people were having trouble with this, and I just thought it would be a good idea to, help out because I had some trouble with this. So pretty much, I'm going to be going over, if you haven't read the title, how to beat the secret boss on the new CupHead DLC, which is actually really good. The Delicious Last course has been a lot of fun to play through, but let's just get right into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is equip the broken relic. You buy it in the shop for 1 coin. You just have to make sure to use that as your charm, equip it in the menu, pretty easy. Now the second thing you're going to do is you're going to want to go up to these guys that are standing here in like the first, second, and third place, and you're going to want to interact with all of them in no particular order. You're just going to want to make sure to read out what they have to say. You basically have to solve like their little riddle. So for example, in this guy's riddle, he says, "I thought I had left behind being a bum. Third place, what a joke." So pretty much all you have to take away from this is you have to look for whether or not they say left, whether or not they say up. Basically, you have to look for what direction they're talking about. So if he says up right or down left or whatever, you're going to make sure to note those down. So in this case, I thought I had left behind being a bum. So you see that left, that's pretty much what you're going to want to do. Either look at for the words up, left, right, down, up, down, or any combination of those. Pretty much that's what you're going to want to look for. And you're basically going to want to write that down. And also make sure that it corresponds to the third place spot. So you know, oh yeah, okay, the third place spot is left. So I know that number 3 is left. Just you're going to make sure to note that down. I'll explain why in a second. So for the second one I have here, I have, hold on one sec. The second one here is just going to take a sec. But pretty much, you're going to want to note down this riddle as well. You're going to want to do it for all 3 of them. For this one, it says, "I've been down all morning, but this second place finish has me smiling." So pretty much for this one, it is, "I've been down all morning." So down is the direction in this case. And you don't really need to worry about any of the other stuff. Like "but this second place finish has me smiling." Doesn't really matter. But also, make sure, oh yeah, down corresponds to 2. And then for the last one here, it'll just take 1 sec here. For the last one, pretty much, I kind of did them out of order, but doesn't really matter what order you do them in. So for this one, it is, "Leave it to an upright citizen like me to win the whole thing." So upright in this case is the direction. Now, I know a lot of people had a lot of trouble with this, and it's really not that hard. I've had trouble with it. It's pretty, people try to overcomplicate it. It's not that hard. So pretty much, after that, you're just going to want to head back down to the grave site here, like with the there's like a ghost sitting beside it, and he's like kind of worried about something. I'm not really sure what, but yeah, pretty much you're going to want to head back down to like the middle area where the plane is, and you're going to want to go up to the gravestones, and pretty much they're all going to be in an order, right? And it's going to be like a telephone pad, and they're all in reference to the middle one. So for example, my first one was upright, my second one was down, and then my third one was left, if you guys remember. So pretty much you just like use all those in correspondence to the gravestones, and that's how you type them in. So you remember, number 1 is upright, number 2 is down, number 3 is left. But it's going to be different in your game. It's not going to be the same as me. You're going to just make sure to take note of those directions. So pretty much after you do that, you're going to want to head into the battle, and I recommend bringing crack shot and spread. Mainly, or boomerang, doesn't really matter. Just mainly bring crack shot, because for this, basically how the boss fight works is you're going to be looking at whichever one you look at. There's going to be 2 angels or 2 figures. Whichever one you're looking at is the one that you're going to want to basically is the one that is angry at you, and he's basically, all of their attacks are going to be mad at you, while the other one was going to be passive. But the problem with this is that, let's say you turn around to go look at the other one, and then the one's attacks don't affect you, but then the other ones do. So like, let's say the blue one shoots out like an attack, right? But like, it doesn't harm you. If you begin to look at the blue one, it's going to turn into a red devil, and then basically the attack is going to hurt you. So you're going to want to make sure to watch out for that. And also, there's really only 2 main attacks. It's just the fireballs, which also you can parry like every once in a while. And then there's also one for the there's like this fireball that they kind of shoot out here that you'll see in, or not fireball, this like kind of like beam, and pretty much you're going to want to protect yourself against that. It's not too difficult. Like, pretty much just make sure that you know what you're doing with that. Pretty much what happens is the red one, let's just say, will send out that fire beam. If you're looking at the red one, that fire beam will hurt you, so that's why you got to turn around and look at the other one in order for the fire beam to go away. So pretty much all you're doing is you're just protecting yourself against one's attacks by pretty much just looking the other way. That's kind of how it works. And you're also gonna make sure to like be jumping on that pad, like that cloud pad that like is moving around. You're gonna make sure to use that because that is pretty helpful. It's just like it just gives you like a bigger vantage point, I guess you could say, for dodging this stuff. But also make sure not to touch the white, like the yellow lightning that's underneath it. I did that a couple times. It does damage too. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for the boss fight. It's not too difficult. Just you got to make sure to get that down. You basically got to get used to, you know, turning around, and after you turn around, you got to make sure to dodge whatever was coming at you from the other side. And it's not too hard. Now, one thing I do have to say about it though is that it's kind of a weird boss fight in the way that like it feels like it wasn't even supposed to be added to the game. I guess you could say like it feels a little bit unfinished, which isn't a bad thing. It's still really fun and it's like a good thing. I think I'm glad that they added it, but it's just kind of weird. It was just kind of, I guess, a side thing that they included because there's not even like a you can choose your difficulty, or you can't even like afterward you don't get like a grading. You don't get like, oh yeah, your parries, this, that. You just kind of leave the boss fight. It's just kind of weird. It's like the only boss fight in the game like that, and I just, yeah. Anyway, other than that though, after you finish it, basically the old man will talk to you, and then like the ghost will talk to you, and then there's this kind of creepy music that plays in the background. And I'm pretty sure that this is like the end of the secret. I don't think there's anything else, but it kind of is weird is that you can't replay the boss fight. You can only do it once, which makes you think that there's more to it. I'll make sure to upload though if like there's any more to it, any more to like the Easter egg or whatever. But yeah, that was pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to help you out with this. You remember, it's not too difficult. It's just try not to overcomplicate the beginning. It's just basically all in reference to the middle gravestone. You know, upright from the middle gravestone is the top corner. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.